Glockin' 100K stuffed in my dick. These rappers acting, call these niggas magicians. The people know me, they like nigga the Ricky. If rapping don't work, I'ma go back to pimpin'. If pimpin' don't work, I'ma go back to sticking. Paperwork will show I'm never snitching. I was really getting 30-minute visits. Now I ain't gon' say I'm the GOAT, no, but I'm dope. Came in on a boat, I'm dope. Meal on my neck, I'ma choke. Anti-social, made $1 million and spoke. I'm woke. I ain't talking unless it's about some money. Fuck beef, cause these niggas baloney. I pray to God, I don't see the I pray to God, cause Lord knows I'ma shoot the whole hundred. Now I ain't gon' say I'm the GOAT, no, but I'm dope. Came in on a boat, I'm dope. Meal on my neck, I'ma choke. Anti-social, made $1 million and spoke. I'm woke. I ain't talking unless it's about some money. Fuck beef, cause these niggas baloney. I pray to God, I don't see the I pray to God, cause Lord knows I'ma shoot the whole hundred. Gotta help him, I ain't help her buy 100 choppers before I buy a Tesla. Buy some ammunition before I buy some Margellas. They hate to admit it, but I'm doing better. I hate to admit that it's over for rappers. I'm going in, I ain't going backwards. Remember rapping to my cellmate, look me in my eyes, said you going platinum. Now I ain't gon' say I've been trapping 700 a low. Give a fuck about a show, I'ma shot where it grow. They below me, gotta show me. Trying to be F and G to backdoor me. Keep my name out your mouth if you owe me. Call me a rat, but you signed to the police, bitch. Now I ain't gon' say I'm the GOAT, no, but I'm dope. Came in on a boat, I'm dope. Meal on my neck, I'ma choke. Anti-social, made $1 million and spoke. I'm woke. I ain't talking unless it's about some money. Fuck beef, cause these niggas baloney. I pray to God, I don't see the I pray to God, cause Lord knows I'ma shoot the whole hundred. Now I ain't gon' say I'm the GOAT, no, but I'm dope. Came in on a boat, I'm dope. Meal on my neck, I'ma choke. Anti-social, made $1 million and spoke. I'm woke. I ain't talking unless it's about some money. Fuck beef, cause these niggas baloney. I pray to God, I don't see the I pray to God, cause Lord knows I'ma shoot the whole hundred.
I wanna leave alone, but there's just something about this bitch that make my dick hard. Yeah. And I know I got plenty of hoes, but you should fall in line, love, play your part. Yeah. You go up now, side to side, you ride me round and round. You give me neck, I shoot my cannon, we be wildin' out. Hey, post me on your story, to what you starting out. If I lock that pussy down, you better not bond it out.
Locked her pussy up, but I ain't cuffed though. Say she got a nigga, but she still let me fuck though. Pop 2 Percocets, but I still bust a nut though. Asked me do I got it, told her no, but it was tucked though. Fuck hoe, left her alone once, then went back, left that bitch again, went back to that bitch. Fuck that shit, left her for a friend, make shit. Smoking while I'm getting here, relax me. Head 5, pussy good to me like a fat bitch, no catfish, exactly. Flip her over, beat her to the mattress, I'm acting. Perk sticking to me like a cactus, I'm wrestling. Say you hurtin', let me be your aspirin, I'm axing. I broke her like a fraction for
It
niggas.
seem like all these bitches got a problem keeping that shit low key. I can't tell my secrets to you based off what you showed me. Not moving on my time, you gotta roll it, it's a AP. Instagram all up in my business, how I'm gon' hide it from the police. You wanna be my main thing, you want a brand new bag. You want some new Chanel, you want me under your spell. You want a nigga to change things, make your life a little better. You just tryna get got, you don't wanna be no thot. Yeah, you done rubbing wrong for the last time. I ain't fucking with your energy, your bad vibes. Last quarter, you done fumbled since the halftime. I'ma just get that mouth, just a pastime. I wanna leave alone, but there's just something about this bitch that make my dick hard. Yeah. And I know I got plenty of hoes, but you should fall in line, love, play your part. Yeah. You go up now, side to side, you ride me round and round. You give me neck, I shoot my cannon, we be wildin' out. Hey, post me on your story, to what you starting out. If I lock that pussy down, you better not bond it out.
Hey. For me.
Yo, what's the deal? What's the big old deal? Can y'all hear me out there?
KJ let the beat knock.
She 5'3", she thick as hell. Her pussy fat, ain't got no smell. She bout her business, she run up chicken. She got a nigga, but she say she want Big Ricky. You know all I ever wanted was a trap bitch. Chanel slippers, Birkin bag, Louis outfit. You know all these bitches really want a trap nigga. I ain't a rapper, bitch, I just know how to rap, nigga. Put that bitch in Prada, sent that bitch to Vegas, told her run me up 100. This bitch cut like a razor, booty rolls all in Jamaica. I'm high as a skyscraper, love a bitch that's bout her paper. I love her but can't save her, done. Julio no chaser. I sent her, she gon' break her. Try back, don't me, I'ma face him. This Glock made me feel safer. Rob, who go meet your maker? I smokes out by the acres. You bring her, I'ma take her. My morning's alligator, full of collar, Sherlock Costa. I got that Walker Flocker. He try me, I'ma pop him. Baby say she love Big Papa. In traffic like a monster. She said her name was Sasha. I got that bitch some gun license and made her go by chopper. Class, nasty, jazz, spit in her mouth, smash, mash, fashion. Come sit on my lap. Pumps got me raspy, I'm crashing. They try me, hate me, can't deny me. David Ruffin, you can't find me, nigga. She 5'3", she thick as hell. Her pussy fat, ain't got no smell. She bout her business, she run up chicken. She got a nigga, but she say she want Big Ricky. You know all I ever wanted was a trap bitch. Chanel slippers, Birkin bag, Louis outfit. You know all these bitches really want a trap nigga. I ain't a rapper, bitch, I just know how to rap, nigga.
There we go. What's the deal, y'all? Come on in, come on in, come on in, twin. We got no ass on the purple light right now, man. Come rock with me. No ass on the purple light right now. Come rock with me.
The Gators will kick it away first.
Come on, SC. Show what that West Coast do. We're going to nail that in.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Okay, let's have a good fucking... We're going to see what the coach's game plan is today. What's the game plan, coach?
Offense set on first down.
What's the game plan, coach? What's the game plan?
On the run, it's Mark.
Two safety high.
Finds that crease, and he's got
find
4
that
out
crease.
to the 29.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, there we go.
Still running at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Got his man
Got
to
you.
the left.
Got you.
And more yards
you,
after
got you.
contact.
Got
He's
you.
there
Yo,
to
what up,
make the
Raymond? What's the
stop,
deal,
but
fool?
not before he sets up this
All right, what's the deal?
offense goal from the 7.
I know it's early in the game, but
You see, I'm trying to get back. You see, I'm trying to get back, big dog. Make sure you like the live for me, man.
When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just
Come
got to
on.
get him
There
to
we
the
go.
ground.
Get up in there, baby. Get up
They
in there.
get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Yes, sir, man. How's your summer
Second
going, man?
and goal coming up. Tries again to get it
The
in.
user ain't all that. Good
Just
ball.
a
He's
solid
right there.
stop by this sophomore. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, decision time early.
What?
I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay
Oh,
off
you ain't
this
no
nice
punishment?
opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped,
No!
I gotta go almost the whole length of the
Wow.
field. Starting the game aggressive.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's the handoff.
Got that.
And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to talk about making it easy
Wait
for
till you
an
get your.
offensive coordinator.
Wait till what? What you gonna do?
Yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The handoff to
my
Johnson. And he's tripped up, but not looking up the 1st down. Offense in the hurry up.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Come on. Don't do this.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Getting some heat.
I ain't get rid of that.
Hard just as he released
BTA.
it on 1st down
You
and
still ain't
just
beat me
couldn't
yet.
get it
Talking
to
about
the
BTA.
receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He wants to take the top off.
No, none of that.
It's
Come on.
incomplete, going
Come
for
on.
the
We
massive
talking about BTA.
explosive
Boy,
play
BTA
instead.
nothing.
They're looking at a 3rd down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
Oh my
Trying
gosh.
to pop one on the screen.
Oh my.
Spins away with great balance.
Oh my
And works
goodness.
it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Back
No
up.
matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when
Oh
you
my
see that
gosh.
screen, you got to
What are
retrace
you
your
doing?
steps,
You're
get
in
back in the
man,
play.
bro.
Nice job by the offense.
You're a man. What is
Defense just has
going
to
on
recognize
here?
that a little bit sooner.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Reads it, fires complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
Come on, man.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the Gators will have a 1st down.
I like the
y'all
slot receiver
doing,
because he gives
man?
his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Oh, boy.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Glagway. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Pulls and fired complete. And he couldn't quite get to the mark.
I don't remember that.
Bring up a 4th down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating
Woo, I ain't gonna lie, man.
series.
My heart was pounding.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific
I ain't
plays
gonna lie,
on
my heart
4th
was
down for those types of
pounding.
situations, and you know all week against the scout
What you
team,
mean? I do
they've got
remember,
really
bro. I don't
fun
think you
looks,
beat me,
easy to
man.
execute against. They didn't get
If
it
you
clean
did,
up
I
that
admit it,
time,
but I don't
so
think you
chalk
beat
it
me.
up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake.
Oh, no.
Right out. And the
No.
ball is picked off.
No. Fuck. No. Why did I do
He was
that?
looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense.
Oh,
They'll
why
take
did I
over
do
at the
that?
18.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Looking to pass. It's Glagway. Unleashes to the end zone. It's complete.
Oh, my God.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Yeah, I know.
You get that turnover.
I
and
know,
you try
I
to
know.
punch them hard
Raymond, I
immediately
know
on the
you ain't
first
beat me.
play, and they come up
We
with
know
a big
this.
gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Quarterback wedging it in there on the
I gotta
quarterback
figure out how he did that fucking
Wedges,
stop on the sneak
pushes,
like that.
and
Because
he's
he knew he
over
stopped
and
my
in for the
shit.
touchdown.
And that is exactly
Man, that was
what
a
you
bad
want from your
pick, man.
offense,
Why did I
man.
throw
Late
that
in the
ball
half,
right there? That
you
was a
wanna
bad
execute
ball.
and then punch
was
it in
on me.
physically on the ground.
bad
Take
ball.
the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
You been practicing? Because I ain't been playing like that.
Now
I
they'll
ain't really
line
been
up for
playing.
what they
I just
hope
started
is
getting
automatic.
back into it. Just started getting back
And
into
they
it.
fake it. The holder looking
Oh,
for
my
a man.
gosh. That's what you get.
And it'll
Ooh,
be
he got me.
incomplete.
He caught me. Almost caught me
Trying to
slipping.
make something happen,
almost
but
caught me
just couldn't
slipping.
find a man.
He almost
So
caught
they
me
got the
slipping.
touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Almost caught me slipping.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch.
Ah, fuck. Come
And
on,
the
Branch.
returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense. A big
No.
part of why you're
Fires into traffic. It's picked
Come
off.
on, man.
And
Are you
he's
fucking
wrapped up
shitting
after
me,
a
dog?
solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
You fucking shitting me,
This late in the
dog.
half, here's the question. How
Another
aggressive will the
pick.
play calling be? Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Here comes the offense on first down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quarterback now breaking the field. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
That's
Offenses should
fucking
focus
crazy,
on their
dog.
guys,
Come on,
making
man.
sure
Get this shit
so-and-so
right.
guys get so-and-so touches. And, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And the defense able to corral him out of bounds and stop him at the 2.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get
Come
him
on,
sacked
SC.
right away. They saw the
Something like
coverage in the
fucking
back end. Nor for the quarterback to
pussy,
throw the
man.
football. Didn't get the sack. Obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good
Stop
about
being
where you are
pussy,
right now.
man. Come on.
Running out of time
got
here in
this.
the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads quickly.
that
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They want to throw it. He can't find his man, and the clock
Ain't over
stops
yet.
with 6 seconds left. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll leave it with him. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped.
I'll be alright, bro. I'll be alright, man. I'll be alright. Just gotta get my
Florida
shit
has the
back.
ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Pocket starts to collapse. Gonna try to get it himself.
Oh my
Snatches
god.
it on the run. Hit the afterburners, kid. Running
This
inside
nigga's
the 20.
fucking cooking me right now.
Touchdown, Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch
I ain't
him.
gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Wide out in motion. From from the gun. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Quick strike complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
2nd down coming up. Let's go! Let's go! He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Branch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in.
Come on.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown,
I just got to play some
USC.
defense.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down in bounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
Ready to try the point after.
I think we can play some defense. Just play some defense.
Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Trying to get back in this game with that last score. It's a 13-point game as they're set to kick off. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Sending the offense back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Powers through the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
second down here as they go back to work after the break. To the air, it's Flagway. They're working that left side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Line getting set on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
He's going to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Fucking dot.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
The aerial assault continues. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
I know their playbook.
I like it. Take the shot, throw it to the end zone, try to make a play, give your receiver a chance to make it. You know, you got to make plays. You're trailing late in the fourth quarter, and you need touchdowns. Like, you got to come up with something big, and this offense just wasn't able to do it. Now, defense is going to have to go pull out some miracles, maybe an onside kick. Something great's going to happen to get back in this ball.
Something great. Probably not.
Pass, and it never had a chance.
It's over.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Back to throw. It's Flagway. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before they do.
It's over. GG's. GG's. I promise I'm going to do better. I promise I'm going to do better, Chad. I promise. I promise. Damn. I got to get back to prominence. I'm trying to find another team besides Bama. And I got to learn their playbooks and shit. What about Clemson? What are the teams that I've been wanting to use that's nice? That's nice. What team should I use? Big I gotta give me a play. I gotta just figure out a playbook. We'll go random. Go San Diego State. Let's try something different. Let's try tier 4. Let's try tier 4. We going randoms, chat. We going randoms. Ho, we going randoms. I'm already getting my ass whooped this season, so why not?
Nestled in the hills of Virginia, we're touching the Hokie Stone, means remembering the legends who formed the foundation of a power. Names like Vic and Beamer and a lunch pail mentality that applies to the Virginia Tech Hokies. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Where my pizza? Where my pizza? We all at now.
The Hokies will kick it off to get us underway.
The Hokies going to kick it off, yes or no? There we go.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Unloads to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Hokies. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a
I'm
defense.
embarrassing myself right now.
Oof, and after that pick six,
Really
not
embarrassing
the start this
myself right now.
quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind
you gotta go, boy.
Jesse,
You
I'm
gotta
sure
go.
you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Cooper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, this quarterback is going to have to be precise with his timing and his accuracy. He's already thrown a pick. That one got swatted away, guys. We're only in the first quarter. These windows are tiny to throw into.
Looking to scramble. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT.
But ain't you?
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. A very effective. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Tootin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Line gets set. 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Got a man, it's Tootin. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Hokies in the hurry up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st.
Oh, man.
And
what are
he
you
found
doing?
plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He'll keep it himself. And the ball's free in the backfield.
You
How
fucking.
in the world did the offense retain possession?
That's all I ask. Get the ball.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Off play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I love the attitude on defense. There's nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in your own end. Step up and make a play. 2nd down, 3rd down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard
Oh,
attempt.
Lord. He kicked the field.
Absolute shame. Missed it. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To the air on first down. Now adjusting. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. He fires to the left side.
Gotcha.
It's caught. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Feeling the heat as he lets it go.
Oh, my God.
And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He wants to throw it again. Fires throws a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Clear this
And
nigga,
after
man.
the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception.
Ah,
Bad
what are you
decision by the QB
doing?
there.
Come on.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To throw, it's Drones. They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tootin. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Drones. On the run, still looking. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
You know, I got
Play the analytics here, and you go for two.
Easton. Blackboard
A run for the quarterback. He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the two-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point game. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a
do
point
it.
with the
Do
offense
it.
that they can
Oh,
prove.
my
Like,
God.
we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Going deep. He's got it down the left. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter, the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Oh, that's been weird.
A first down for the offense. They'll go to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hokie. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3.
Oh, man, look what I did.
Points. Heck no. You turn it into offense. What a play.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. The Aztecs will kick it away to crank up the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is you're...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Oh, man.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. On the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And the evolution of the quarterback position, basically you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Lost one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play.
That's the
and
greatest
catch it.
pick I ever seen in
You
my
play
life.
defense for a reason. A lot of the wide
That's the
receivers are the
greatest
ones that
pick
do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
First down here for the offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got 3 L's, my guy. Three of them things. And that shit usually never ever happens when we're just on the beat. Yeah, man, I got it. You know, cause I gotta go back to my boys. Oh no, I ain't told this nigga. Hey, hey, chicken. Little jig on the beat. Bulldogs. Pretty please with a cherry on top. Pretty please with a cherry on top. On the low ski.
Between these
Low
iconic
ski,
catches, the
something
field
low
where
ski.
some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
So it's a grind.
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started.
It's a grind.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. They'll give it to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Grab near the marker. It's Miller. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
At the 45 on its way. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
Alabama pushing the tempo. On the ground, it's Haynes. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, that linebacker timed that so well. I'm surprised the running back actually held onto the football after that big hit. They are so lucky. Wow.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Henderson. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, he just lost yards on his screenplay. How does that happen?
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Finds his tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. Not enough space. Touchdown Bulldog. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
How in the world did he miss that?
I wasn't paying attention. He missed.
The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
I gotta show you what I'm about, man. I'm over here doing dumb shit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline.
Fuck
Makes
that
the
up.
catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
If that wasn't Hollywood,
Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Dropping back, it's Milrow. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's crazy. Come on.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's looking for a man on second down. Feeling some heat. He finds his man. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And defense bows up in a big part of the field. Gets the big sack on fourth down and goal.
That shit crazy, bro. What am I doing?
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He's past the 30. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Looking to go up top on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's back. Back open in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
So it's third and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. DB's right up on the receivers. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Oh, man.
Timeout to stop the clock.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Georgia going up tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pass is intercepted.
Oh, fuck.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field.
He wants to go deep. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way. And this junior made some play.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make a play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll start this drive firing. Coming after him. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That was my fucking wide receiver. Oh.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
On the run, it's Etienne. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Beck. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Handoff to the single running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. When you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Here comes the 2-point try. It's a reverse. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The junior quarterback frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that's that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Getting some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the hit.
I've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense and win game one.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They move the tight end all over. From the red zone, it's Etienne. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Etienne. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Dogs! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Because I refuse. So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't.
Random tandems. Bitch ass nigga.
2